Hello there, I am Jessica Weaver, aka Not Your Father's Advisor, and I've been reading this book. It's by David Goggins, Navy SEAL, ultra marathon runner. When I say ultra, that means 100 plus miles of running at a time for these marathons. Just the toughest mindset I've ever felt like I've been a part of because I'm reading his book. And every time I read it, really gets me all jacked up. It gets me really pumped up to hit hard, get my goals, whether it's working out, at work, at home. It's really funny. It just gives me such a boost of energy. But I'm bringing this up because he talks about the mindset of really visualizing what are the setbacks that we're going to hit, especially when it comes to like our insecurities. And I deal with this a lot where all of a sudden these insecurities, they creep up in my life, and now they're saying, you're not worthy of this, you're worthless, you're not smart enough, you're not old enough, you're not experienced enough, right? Whatever it is, these insecurities pop up. And for a really long time, I let them hit me. I kind of let these insecurities keep me down. And I would spend days, weeks trying to get out of this funk because I really let them overtake my life. And I was reading this morning how when you can kind of predict when they're going to come up in your life, you're such a step ahead. And I've been noticing that now I know and I see the patterns of when they come, right? When in the month they come, is it when I'm at my busiest, when there's a lull? Usually when there's a lull, they hit the most. When you're at the biggest setback or you're feeling a lot of pain, a lot of deep emotions, that's when they hit, when we're most vulnerable. I guess that's the key piece, when you're most vulnerable. And I see this a lot with women with their money. Because when we get started working together, they're really excited, they're hopeful, they're willing to make the changes, and all of that energy is kind of was nervous energy, now it's excited energy, gets them moving forward. It's that adrenaline. But when you are trying to retrain what you've been doing your entire life with money, at some point that adrenaline will stop. And if you don't have an accountability buddy, if you don't have a true partner in this, like I am with my women, you're gonna fall back. You're gonna have these setbacks. And this is when the women, they reach out to me the most, or they'll hide. Sometimes they hide from me. But they know I'm there to keep pulling them forward. Even if they're hiding from me, I will do everything I can to get in their face and saying, we can't pause now. You've come this far, right? Think of it like a marathon. You've ran 10 miles. We don't want to start back from mile one. We want to keep moving forward. We ran 10 miles. Let's just focus on the next half mile, right? And you chunk it down. Okay, let's just focus on this one thing to keep us moving forward. And the one benefit is I already know where their setbacks are going to hit them. And I can see how it's going to affect them to help push them through. And they're learning, especially work with me, because I'll say, okay, this is where you're going to hit the next problem because, right, you're at a new level with your business or with your money. You're going to have new and different problems. This is what you're going to hit. This is how we're going to overcome it. So even though they're going to hit that problem, they're not going to have to sit in that problem for months, years at a time. We're going to nip it in the bud and keep moving forward because we're seeing what's happening ahead of time, how we're going to overcome it. So I want you to think about those times when those insecurities creep up and they want you to pause. They want you to stay with what's comfortable in your life. And you'll find every excuse in the book to stay exactly where you are in your life. Denial is the ultimate comfort zone, as David Goggins says. It is so true. We come up with these excuses. Really, it's just we're denying ourselves. We're saying it's easier to stay in this comfort zone than to keep pushing forward. That's exactly when you need to reach out for help to get you moving past it. Because chances are there's an easier way to move past it than you think. There's a lot more options out there than you can even fathom. And that's when it's so important to reach out to an expert, whether it's with your health, your money, your business, all those different areas of your life. Reach out to an expert, reach out to a professional because they're going to see the setbacks before you even think they're there. And they already are working with you to overcome them and you don't even realize it yet. That's what's so freaking cool about it. All right, so I hope this helps you. Think about these times in your life. And if you're at them right now, reach out to me. I'd love to talk with you. and see how we can overcome them. Because again, there are options out there for you. You usually just need somebody outside of your brain to help you uncover them. All right, thanks for watching.